San Diego is the craft beer capital of America. With over 150 breweries in the county, beer is an important part of what makes San Diego great. So if you're a local beer snob like me, perhaps you remember this from 2015.
The San Diego company was just bought by a world leader in beer production, Constellation Brands.
Ballast Point, one of San Diego's most popular craft beer brands, was sold for a cool $1 billion. In that time, Ballast Point expanded to LA, Chicago, and downtown Disney, but went from brewing around 430,000 barrels to 320,000. And then last week,
the beer world is in shock after Ballast Point is sold again.
Though not much is known about the sale, those with insider knowledge say Ballast Point was sold for much less than the $1 billion of what Constellation bought it for. So what happened?
Large brewing companies have a really hard time trying to be local.
This is Brandon Richards, the president of AleSmith Brewing Company in Miramar. AleSmith has been running their entire business out of one building.
But as you scale your brand throughout the country, it's really hard to get focused in on who your consumer is and talk to them and be involved in each community.
Mike Hess of Mike Hess Brewing believes it comes down to consumers wanting to see their money stay local.
People who like supporting the small local businesses, I think suddenly said, wait, that's a gigantic, $30 billion company, so we're going to buy and put our money elsewhere.
And some beer dabblers agree.
People who normally taken the money or sold out, we don't visit those breweries anymore.
So how much beer brewed in San Diego is actually craft? According to the San Diego Brewers Guild, 1.13 million barrels of beer were brewed in San Diego County last year. Ballast Point, St. Archer, and 10 Barrel Brewing are corporately owned. That's at least 33% of the entire beer market in San Diego. Indie craft beer still has a huge portion of the market. And recent sale of former craft giant Ballast Point shows that local craft beer is still king.
And they know that money is not only staying and going into the center of the pockets, if you will, of their friends who are all working at those breweries, but we're not sending that money overseas or back east.
Tim Blodgett, News 8.